Oh, here we go again, huh, chat? It's time once again, man. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have Kashimo fans in my comments talking about how I'm obsessed. But this is shit that I'm seeing on my feed. Literal propaganda. If I let the propaganda spread, then this becomes a staple in the community. But if I talk about it, I'm obsessed. There is It's a lose-lose, bro. It's a lose-lose, okay? But this has been a thing for a long time, and I don't think I've ever talked about it because it wasn't as popular back then. But of course, Kashimo fans have, they have to come up with new copes. So this has become very big, the Kashimo RCT agenda. Did I talk about it before? I don't think I ever did. I don't think I ever did because this wasn't like something that people pushed back in the day. I guess like a couple months ago. But now it is. All right, you'll see, bro. If you're on JJK TikTok, you'll see it everywhere. You'll literally see it everywhere. Okay, like it's just new stuff. But I wanted to talk about this because this is straight propaganda that's coming out. That's like it's bro. If you see the caliber of evidence they have for this, it's just laughable. I don't know how they can get away with this and no one's like realizing how dumb it is, bro. Does Kashimo have RCT? Short answer, no. Long answer, no. Okay? And the reason why people think Kashimo has RCT, I guess I think he's gonna put it all in this slideshow anyway. So I don't really have to go over it. Let's just go over this guy's TikTok. I think he goes over everything I've seen. But if there's something else, I'll go over it as well, right? I looked up RCT JJK to prove a point in a second, which we'll get into. First, it's extremely evident that Kashimo possesses knowledge of RCT. He knows exactly how to kill someone with RCT. Oh my gosh, bro. Let me chill out. Let me chill out, man. Let me chill out. Alright, let's get back to it. What was I reading? Oh yeah, first it's extremely evident that Kashimo possesses knowledge of RCT. He knows exactly how to kill someone with RCT, like he knows exactly how it operates. Kashimo shows throughout his fights that he understands how basic stuff works really. He understands CE manipulation on another level, even surpassing Gojo in CE manip. You see how they drag it? Do you guys see how you see how they drag it, bro? First of all, what does this have to do with Kashimo and RCT, bro? Gojo had insane curse energy manipulation in the beginning with the 6 eyes, and he didn't have RCT. It's not as simple as having good curse energy manipulation. That's just not it. That's not how it works. I guess that's like the correlation they were trying to bring, or correlation they were trying to push, I guess. But this is ridiculous because that's not even a high. I mean, it is a high bar, right? Because it's just not true. Kashimo doesn't surpass him in CE manipulation. But what I'm trying to say is that surpassing Gojo in CE manipulation doesn't equal having RCT. All right, so he understands about chlorine gas and basic science. Okay. Huh? By the way, Hikari knows about it as well. like literally in the panel he's showing, in the page he's showing, Hikari's like, oh my freaking gosh, I like the freaking poison gas, right? And Hikari doesn't have RCT in base. So wouldn't it make sense if he understands basic RCT? Bro, none of this proves that he would have it. Because we know RCT isn't something you just learn because you're so good at curse energy manipulation. We know that. What else is there to say? RCT isn't just like, let's think, let me get an example. Damn. What's an example in JJK? I think. Damn, I can't think of another example because the power system of JJK isn't as simple as that, bro. You can't just be super good at curse energy manipulation and get RCT. It's not. That's not how it works. RCT is complicated in its own right. Gojo needed to literally die to learn RCT, and he has top 1 curse energy manipulation because of the 6 eyes. He needed to die to get it. Like, what are we talking about, bro? So it's not like, it does not correlate with your CE manipulation, and of course it doesn't correlate with freaking basic science. Like, I don't even know. They just be, they just be layering shit, bro. I feel like I've talked about that before, where they add more BS to stuff up, like, their point to make it sound credible, but, like, basic science. Why does that correlate with RCT, bro? It's not like he has Sukuna or Gojo level RCT. He just can heal his injuries quite fast. Huh? Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, this is a very bad slide. Have I talked about everything in this slide? Oh, okay, I guess I can talk about this now. This part where it's like, he knows about RCT and how to kill someone and blah, blah, blah. And then someone over here is like, I don't know, it's just weird to imagine that the guy who knows everything about positive and negative energy, prove that? Prove that? What? Kashimo knows everything about positive energy. Okay. The guy who knows exactly where RCT comes from, the guy who knows exactly how to counter it as well, wouldn't know how to actually apply it to himself. And this is where I get a... What? This is where I have a problem with all this, right? Because knowing something doesn't mean you would have it. Right? Like, you know what I mean, right? Knowing something doesn't doesn't mean you would have it. Let me think of an example. I mean, I guess I have brought up Kusakabe, right? Now, Kusakabe, I mean, I have brought up the panels of Kusakabe. Obviously, you can't really apply the domain expansion thing to him because he doesn't have a curse technique, right? But just because he knows everything, just like literally, he's literally like, damn. Yo, Kashimo fans are poisoning me, man. Hold on, chat. Just because he knows, like, during this fight, he's like the not the voice of reason. What's the word, bro? He's like the narrator who, like, knows a lot about what's going on. It doesn't mean he can apply it to himself. Like, if he had a curse technique, you probably have a domain expansion, but he's not gonna be able to do it on the same level as, like, Gojo and Sukuna. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like, I'm trying to think of another example, like a better example. Oh yeah. Wait a second. Kusakabe again. Hold on. Let me see. Let me confirm that this is actually what happened, right? Oh, really? It is exactly what happened. Kusakabe literally explains what domain amplification is, and he's like, yeah, I can't fucking do that. Alright, so Kusakabe was the right example. I brought up the wrong... I guess the domain expansion thing is really iffy with that. But this is what I actually should have brought up in the first place. But yeah, like, you can understand something. That doesn't mean you can do it. In RCT, again, it's not as simple as just understanding it, bro. Gojo even explained it. Gojo was like, wait, hold on, my mom's calling me. Wow, man, I'm the man of the hour right now, man. What was I saying? I mentioned, like, Gojo, right? Oh yeah. Well, Gojo has a lot of examples of that as well, actually. So, Gojo's over here explaining it. Oh crap. He's over here explaining it. He literally explains RCT. Right? He said, impossible. That's reverse critically, right? You have to multiply, but he's like, it's not as simple as that. Like, what the fuck is that? He literally he said, I've never been able to do it before, but I literally died and that allowed me to do it. Like, he literally knows what RCT is. He cannot do it because it's not as simple as just knowing it. Or, it's not as simple as just knowing how to do it, in quotations. You know what I mean? Another example with Gojo is him knowing about purple. He literally has a manual of purple. He had a manual, right? He had a manual. What does it say? What exactly does it say? Wasn't there a statement about a manual, dude? Where? Bro, my freaking mouse was on it. Innate techniques that are passed down through generations have the advantage of having a manual on how to use them. Oh wait, okay, no, that's not a good. Okay, I thought in the manual purple was in it, but I guess for Gojo, bro, Gojo knows about purple. Okay, like that's Gojo knows about purple. It doesn't really matter the way he knows about it, but he knows about it, and he obviously knows that he has to combine blue and red. He understands how to do it, right? He understands what he needs to do, but he doesn't have it. So just knowing how to do something, in quotations, like knowing stuff about the thing doesn't mean you're gonna have it. Because in the same thing, same logic, you would have assumed, oh yeah, Kusakabe can do domain amplification, but he can't. He's the only one who explains what it is, and he's like, no, I can't do it. So that logic just it doesn't work. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where I'm trying to think of an example because I don't want to say it's pathetic. That's harsh wording because we're talking about freaking anime. It's kind of desperate. It's desperate. You know what I mean? Because it's like for you to resort to saying that, right? For you to resort to be like, oh, is it really far fetched? Is it really far fetched? Like, you know what I'm saying? What does it say? It's just weird to imagine that he doesn't have it, even though all of this is. If you have to resort to that, then that means you just don't have solid proof of it. You know what I mean? It means you just do not have solid proof of it. There is no patterns, there is no statements, nothing. You have to resort to, I don't know, it's just weird to imagine that. You know what I mean? It's desperate. So, we're done with this slide real quick. What if it's just a drawing mistake? This is, oh my gosh, this was like one of the most shameless pieces of evidence these guys use. It's this page where Megumi makes the rule that, you know, people can leave if they get 100 points, leave the Culling Games. And they have like, it's like a montage of the people who were in fights. Hazunoki is healed up. Hazunoki has no wounds, right? Amai has wounds. Kamo has wounds. Hikari has wounds, and Kashimo doesn't, right? And they're saying, oh yeah, because Hazunoki doesn't have wounds, and he has RCT, and all these other guys don't have RCT, and Kashimo doesn't have wounds, then he has to have RCT. What? Bro, I don't think, bro, there's not a single, bro, what other fandom does this? I don't think, bro, there's not a single other fandom that does this, that gets away with BS like this. Bro, what the hell? Bro, I'll go into why this is dumb in a second, but I just want to check something out real quick, because if you notice, this is cropped out. I want to check something real quick just to see if this is actually way more dumb than I remember, okay? Please, just give me a second real quick. Give me a second, really quickly. Okay. Nah, this doesn't really matter. I was going to, cause like I know Higuruma was in the panel that he's showing. I mean, in the page that they cite. Let's see, chapter 210. Ooh, I was off. Wait, was I off? No, I was off. So this is the full page, right? Obviously, Megumi's here. But Megumi's he's an interesting case, right? Because I mean, like, bro, he had way worse injuries than all of them, but his is gone. But bro, it's just semantics at some point. It really is just semantics, bro. Here's what I actually should be bringing up. The point, I mean, actually, he says it right here. It's a drawing mistake. It is, all right? And let's just read the entire thing. Explain how Kashimo healed mid-battle. Explain how Gege forgot Kashimo's giant gash wound, then, and not Hakari's small little wounds. When Gojo used Unlimited Void versus Sukuna, he healed mid-battle as well. It's simple, really. Gege didn't forget. He definitely showed us that these characters have RCT. When Gojo used Unlimited Void versus Sukuna, I'm confused. What is he talking about right now? Well, it doesn't matter. So, what he's talking about is this, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, so, chapter 187, right? What he's talking about is... Bro, this is so dumb when you actually think about it, bro. He just made this and it like... Bro, I'm dying. Bro, so, going into... Bro, oh my gosh, I can't. This is so freaking hilarious, bro. Kashimo has these like the scratches on his face, right? Because Hakari was beating on him, right? In the previous chapter. And then Hakari gets his jackpot. And then there's this panel, right? There's these 2 pages where he doesn't have any scratches, right? And then in the next chapter, he has his scratches again. Yo. Chat. Ugh. Anyways, in the next chapter, he has his scratches again. Did he heal up and then get the scratches again? Bro, what is this dumb ass point? Bro. Okay. I'm actually gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and assume, because by the way, like, look, this is the exact same. It's the exact same mark. Whoa. Yo, Thunder's crazy. Anyways, this is the exact same mark. You can see it on his left cheek. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and just assume that, hey, he saw some random Kashimo fan spread this nonsense and he said, "Oh, okay, boom. I'm gonna spread it as well," without actually thinking about what's going on. Okay. I'm gonna just believe that's what's going on, because that is like this, bro. He literally showed us proof that Gege just doesn't care about the continuity, right? Because wait, hold on. 187. Because it's gone here and it's back here, right? And what I actually should be bringing up is this. Chapter 190, okay? Look at Hakari's face. No RCT, right? He's fried. Whoa. Bro, wait, hold on. Where did I thought he had like... Wait. Oh my gosh. Hold on, chat. My brother's so scared of the lightning and shit, bro. The thunder. But yeah. Bro, where did his freaking burns go? What? Oh, RCT on Akari! Oh, you're freaking lying! Hikari, no! Hikari! You're freaking lying, bro. Why did you tell us? No! I'm ready to push the agenda, guys. Let's fucking go. Let's freaking go, man. Yo, Hikari has RCT, man. Let's go! So this is ridiculous. I think you can clearly see this is fucking ridiculous, right? Yeah. This is the last slide? This is the last slide. He doesn't heal himself with RCT and NBA though, at least. Oh, my dog. Okay, bro. Like, hold on. Directly shown that Kashimo's hand healing has the same look and steam emitting off the injured hand, much like Higuruma as an example. This is genuine cope. It's a genuine cope since if you actually read the manga and understand it, it has the same shading, steam, looks, etc. You you think the strongest of an entire... You see, bro, here we go. You think the strongest of an entire era wouldn't have RCT? Give me a break. Bro, focus on your point, okay? This is the oh, it's weird to imagine that he doesn't have it because bro. Chill out, okay? Now, the thing with this, it's just clearly something he created with NBA, right? Because he made a functioning eye, functioning eye. And also, it was bleeding. Right? It was bleeding. Bro. Like, there is no steam on it, by the way. There's no freaking steam on his hand. That's not the same thing. The guy was like, bro, if you actually read the manga and understand it, it has the same steam. And he shows two things that don't look the same. That's not steam. The only thing... the only thing similar about them is the shading. I'm not gonna lie, that does look pretty. It does look similar in that case. But you want to know the main difference between these two? The main difference between these two is the fact that there's actual statements around this one and nothing about this one, right? And this is why I looked up RCT before this, right? Because I saw a comment here. Most characters with RCT have explicit statements that they have RCT. And the guy's like, and? He gets ratioed. Whew. So Kashimo probably doesn't have RCT. Literally not. It doesn't have to be stated by someone that they have RCT. Did you not even read the slideshow and see him use RCT? Okay. Now, I don't think it's even most characters. I think it's every single character we see with RCT. I genuinely think it is, alright? I'm gonna, what's that word? I'm going to, go down the list, I guess. Go down the list. I don't know why I was like losing my train of thought. I'm gonna go down the list. Oh, it's right here actually. And I'll literally find in the manga their statement. Or they're like, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say statement, right? Shoko. Chapter 240... 248. 248? Boom. Shoko. Boom. Okay. Sukuna. Here again. Gojo. Here again. Yuta. I mean, okay. I mean, we have Yuji right here, by the way, but Yuta. Yeah, actually 250. Where is it? Oh, shit. Wait, no. He says it, bro. He says it. Bro, obviously I can go like... Oh, wait, actually. No. I'm gonna go... Let's just go to Sendai, then. Let's just go to Sendai. Wait, was it in the next chapter? It wasn't... It wasn't the next chapter. He says it when, like... When he's in the air. Like a tornado of roaches. Right there. Reverse curse sneak. Boom. Alright. Yorame. Chapter, Can I guess this? I think chapter 134? Nope. Shit. Reverse curse sneak. Iori. Oh, man. Oh, my eyes, bro. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna go chapter 239 for this one. Ah. I know you can use reverse curse technique. Ah, Kinji Hikari. I guess 186. Ah. My eyes, man. Yo, Kashimo fans are trying to fry me. Reverse curse technique. Kenjaku. I think the only time we see Kenjaku use it is against Yuki, right? Am I tweaking? I'm pretty sure that's the only time we see that. But I guess I can bring up the fact that he has curse technique reversal, which means he has RCT, so curse technique reversal, right? Yuki Tsukumo. Basically, I don't even know what, bro. You guys know, bro. This is gonna pay off, okay? Me doing this entire list. Wait a second. Why don't you heal yourself? Or I guess I can get an actual statement of RCT specifically. Boom. Round deer. Man, I don't give a fuck about fucking round deer, dude. Oh, what? How did I just mess that up? Whoa. Yeah, this thing is glitching. Heal that. Reverse curse technique. Go ahead and do it. And then he does it, right? Yuji Zadori. Choso. I guess we can go to like 250 not no 250 8. Oh, was it actually 258? Oh, it was 258. Boom. Rika. Actually, that was one of the last chapters. Well, I just went backwards. What the heck? Using reverse curse technique. Debura. We're not doing all that. Now, we have the odd one out of all these people. 1, 2, 3. I mean, actually, it's 15. Out of all 15 users of RCT have statements about RCT, we have the odd one out. The one and only Kashimo, Hajime Kashimo. The one guy in the entire series, zero fucking statements about having RCT. And he has it because his fans have deluded themselves into thinking he has it. This comment is wrong. Every character with RCT has statements that they have it. And there's one character in the entire series that has it with zero statements. Mind you, before Kashimo, there has to be statements about you having RCT. And after Kashimo, there's statements about you having RCT. So it's not like Kashimo starts using RCT and then from there it's like, okay, you no longer have to be you no longer have to have a statement about RCT, and now if you just use it, it's pretty clear you have it. No. It's not like that anymore. You have to actually be stated to have it. Because we see it with I mean after Kashimo, right? So who should we say? Not okay, he was introduced before with Kenjaku, with Yuki, Round Deer. Wait, actually it's in order. What why am I freaking it's in order, okay? So Kenjaku, Yuki, Round Deer, Higuruma, Yuji. Hold on, chat. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't realize this was literally in order. But no, it's not really in order, right? Because like if it was in order, Yuta should be before Shoko, shouldn't she? Shouldn't he? He should. But anyway, bro, I'm freaking whatever, bro. All these people come after Kashimo and have statements about it. And we have Kashimo, the lone warrior. Mr. Top 2 in the verse, stronger than Gojo, has RCT, has no statements, man. That's beautiful, man. I think it's kind of poetic. It's kind of poetic in a sense. Every time someone has RCT, it literally explains, details why. Boom, 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 boom. Broteen, how can you read the Kashimo and Hikari fight, and every time Hikari bruises or injures Kashimo with his punches or kicks, Kashimo fully heals the wound the next panel? Are we serious? Oh, is that true? Wait, guys, can you guys show me this? What? This happened, guys? Yo. Oh my gosh. No, hold on. Cause my boy Hikari got RCT as well, bro. Let's fucking push that agenda, nigga. Let's do it, bro. Cause like this guy just lied and 6 niggas liked it, bro. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's amazing. Whew. Yes. Wait. They're in a single character with RCT who wasn't directly stated to have RCT, and that's not Steam coming off. He completely ignored the first part, which is literally what I just said. He completely ignored it. He's like, oh no, I compared them, bro. Look for yourself. No, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, bro. Just no, okay? No.
My tone is low.
Oh my god. What was I saying, man? How Kashimo fans feel showing a panel of healed Kashimo and unhealed Hikari. No, this is not a good. That's not a good example. That's not a good example. That's whatever. That's not a good example. It's like, bro, it's like, guys, yes or no, did Kashimo not literally create a third eye? A functioning third eye with his cursing Neek? Why are we ignoring that part? He made an eye with his cursing Neek, and they're acting like, oh my gosh, this guy can't make 2 fingers. He made a third functioning eye. What? All right. Ryu and Uro don't exactly know Ryu and Uro don't have the statements that Kashimo has, right? Kashimo's like, oh, the head, like killing, like RCT comes from the head, which is, I mean, it's not really that crazy of like something to know, like, oh yeah, RCT comes from the head. You know what I mean? It's not really that crazy to know, but he knows that. And Ryu and Uro don't have don't have bro, I'm actually getting tired of this. I'm just trying to see if there's any other comments I have to talk about. It's not going to happen. And if it does happen, that's the anime continuity. That's it. All right? Cuz he does not have it. How much people was this again? 15 people with statements of RCT, and then we have Kashimo. Yikes. I want to see this real quick, right? With Kenjaku, because, well, I mean, yeah, I guess like the proof is the cursing reversal, because you can't have cursing reversal without RCT, right? That's the proof. But yeah, this is. Oh, sorry. I'm Kashimo fan. Let's see. I don't really care for any of this. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, give it up for the 16th user of RCT with 0 statements about it. Thank you, guys. Thank you.